Hi there, I'm Bunneh, and welcome to my ARK Nomad series. The map of Fjordur has been subdivided into grids, and with each passing day I'm forced to relocate to an adjacent one. I have full access to previously traveled grids, but only once they're no longer adjacent to me. I'm not allowed to live in a permanent base structure, but can rely on movable structures and platforms for my needs. Flying creatures are forbidden unless they're used for walking or utility purposes only. The series will come to an end once I've reached level 100. Hello there everybody! Bunneh here, and welcome back to some more ARK Nomad. When we last left off, we tamed ourselves Zanzibar, the giant Paraceratherium, we built a base on top of his back, which I have since modified, and we made the giant Highland Wagon that you see right here. Now, I have been incredibly busy off camera. We did end up hitting our level goal of level 75, but it was absolutely brutal to pull that off. And instead of just telling you about it right now, I think I'm going to cut away and show you guys a couple clips about how I made that happen. So first things first, I harvested a bunch of narco berries so that I could mass produce narcotics using all of the spoiled meat that we gathered in the last episode. Once I had a decent supply built up, I popped the nearby rune booster, shoveled stacks of berries into my little Bunneh mouth, bounced up and down in a corner a bunch of times, and proceeded to absolutely shit my guts out on the toilet. This gave me an additional 33% XP boost on top of the rune booster that was running. With both of the boosts running, I started to batch craft the narcotics in 3 separate mortar and pestles. While these were crafting, I decided to load up my inventory with thatch and fiber and then use a chainsaw to mass harvest wood. I did this so that I could craft wooden foundations in large quantities, which ended up being my main method of leveling up off camera. At one point I did swap to crafting rafts instead of wooden foundations, as the XP rates were significantly higher, but I also blew through my supply of hide in the process. I also tried hatching the supply of fertilized Rex eggs that we've been collecting with the intentions of killing the babies for XP, only to realize that it was going to take well over an hour and a half to hatch the things. So yeah, no thanks. I ended up finding a second rune booster off the side of a cliff that I was able to drop on top of and then use grappling hooks to pull myself back up. With the rune booster and toilet XP boost running, I decided to batch craft some more rafts and wooden foundations all the way up to level 75. Now normally I try to wait until I'm recording to tame things or do things that are entertaining, but I had 2 separate creatures fall into my lap that I just couldn't pass up. The first one was a level 145 male baby Highland Cow who we promptly tamed and named Gerald. The second one was a level 90 male Equus, and given that we've been wanting a horse since the start of the series and finally had the supply of rockerets to tame it, I couldn't let this one go. I rode our new sexy horse friend to the nearby light to craft the series' first ever cryopod so that I could release Gerald inside of the Paraceratherium's platform base for safekeeping. After that, I crafted the Ascendant Tier Equus Plow Saddle inside of the Echo's Highland mod crafting station, but I didn't equip it just yet so that we could experience it together in this episode. Alright, so now that you guys are fully up to speed on what happened off camera, allow me to introduce you to oh my freaking gerd, it's a hearse. There's no way I could pass this up. We have been waiting for a horse for so long in this series, and I thought the best use of this giant Highland wagon was just to use it as like a horse carrier. So I put down a couple foundations, I attached a ramp to it, and then I can basically just bring the horse up inside. Sometimes you do have to jump to get him in, but once he's in here, then Zanzibar can pull him just fine. And it's actually been working out really, really well. And if I get stuck in here at all I have to do is press ride on the wagon and then it will get me out of there. But it's great because he's basically fully protected inside of here. He even has the buff that the wagons get. If you look down on the bottom right, he gets like the reduction in damage and everything. So I just leave him parked in here basically. Now aside from getting a horse, we also nabbed ourselves a baby cow who is not so baby-like anymore. Boom! Everybody, I would like to introduce you to Gerald. Fully grown, fully fed, and just ready to fuck. So I have not made a saddle for Gerald yet because I wanted to wait until we started recording this episode before I mounted him for the first time. And also with the horse, I just gave him a basic saddle, but I did make the Ascendant Plow Saddle that we talked about a long time ago. I just haven't put it on him yet because I wanted to wait until we started recording before I experienced it for the first time. Which brings us right into the goals of this episode. First and foremost, I want to check out that plow saddle for a horsey. I want to saddle up Gerald and give him a ride. And I want to saddle both of these Rexes, because we now have the level required to do so. I just don't have enough hide to do it because I wasted way too much on those rafts. I probably should have stopped at advance, but you know what? It was a long grind, I was getting tired of it, and I just wanted the XP. In addition to that, I would also like to gather some oil because we are desperately low on gasoline for our refrigerator, which means I think we're going to travel to the eastern side of the map over here, because there's a giant cave full of oil that would definitely make our lives a lot easier. And with our newfound Rex power, I would like to kill a bunch of alphas, because I think that's going to be really, really good XP, and it will be the first alphas that we kill in this series so far. Up until this point, it would have been way too difficult unless I, cheesed it with crossbows or something, but I really want to ride one of these Rexes to wipe out some alphas, so I think that's what we're going to do. One more thing, if we have time, I would also like to tame a Megatherium, because next episode, I think we're going to make it a goal of ours to do the swamp cave located in the Redwoods towards the northeastern side of the map. I think that is going to be an extremely good source of experience for us. It will probably be what gets us from 85 to 95 or so, if I had to guess. Maybe even all the way up till 99. We'll have to see how the XP rates are. But I'm thinking that's probably my best source of experience, aside from gathering runes and killing alphas. But that's obviously very difficult to do. One, Fjordur is just really hard to navigate, especially without a flyer. And two, alphas used to be super, super prominent, but now they're a lot rarer on Fjordur. So they're basically going to be situational, whereas that swamp cave up there to the Redwoods is going to be a consistent source of experience, so I think it's better to go for consistency than the variability. So in my base restructuring, I did find out that you can install a toilet on a platform saddle, and if you hook it up to a water tank, it basically functions infinitely. So all I had to do was fill this once with water skins, and then it has never ran out of water. So basically the toilet just keeps working and working and working, and I don't have to put any more water in the tank, which has been incredible for me. Believe me, this grind to 75 would not have been possible otherwise. So if you guys remember from a few episodes back, I asked you what you thought about me crafting some of these higher tier saddles, and there didn't seem to be any opposition to it. So off camera, I went ahead and made the plow harness for the horse. I just haven't used it yet because I wanted to wait and see what it looked like on camera. And I also noticed something really, really weird with this Equus Highland mod. If you pick up this crafting station and place it back down, it changes the armor values of these saddle blueprints. So if you look inside of here, like this one for instance is 147 armor, right? But if we pick this up, and then we place it back down, that same saddle blueprint is now going to be different. So now it's 119 armor, which is really, really weird. I'm not sure why that's the case, and I didn't realize it when I crafted this saddle, but luckily we ended up with a really, really high armor one, which is fantastic. Now I do want to make the Ascendant version of the cow saddle as well, but if you notice from the recipe, it requires 2 alpha raptor claws, which we don't have yet. So it kind of bleeds right into the objectives for this episode. I want to kill a couple alphas so that we can make this, hopefully by the end of this episode, but we'll see. I will just make the basic one for now, but I actually don't even have enough hide for that right now, which means we have to kill some stuff as we work our way over to the oil veins that I was talking about. But first things first, I want to look at this horse saddle. Okay, Ermagerd, it's a hearse. Get on out of here, buddy. We gotta check out your new shiny saddle, okay? I have been waiting for a long time to check this thing out. Let's see what you look like. Huh? Huh! Oh, look at that! Dude, that looks a lot different. I'm actually gonna bring them out here in the light a little bit and turn them. Look at that! That is so cool looking! So how does this work? Do we just gather crops as we move the horse? Or do we have to, like, harvest berries and it gives us crops instead? Let's try this out. I don't fully understand how this saddle works quite yet. But it has ridiculous armor, which is going to help him stay alive, and I'm completely on board with that. Maybe I have to put him on follow? Because he's not getting any crops on him right now. Let's read the description of this again. Plow harness. It doesn't give me a description here. Maybe there's another attachment for it that I have to make. Let's maybe look in that crafting table again and see if I'm missing something. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. Maybe this was it. Hitch this plow to a dino below. Once ridden, you will start to till the soil and produce veggies. Okay, so we must have needed the plow harness to pull this plow. That must have been it. Okay, let's make this real quick then. What do I need? A little wood? Okay. I know all about gathering wood. I have been doing that for the past 2 weeks.
I don't want it.
Okay, plow harness. here we go. This has been a long time coming, and hopefully this is not a giant waste of time. Oh my god, this plow is adorable! Look at this fucking thing, guys! What? I love it! Okay, horsey, come on, buddy. I want to try this thing out. I've been waiting a long time for this. So we hitch it, okay, and then we ride it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So if I go over plants, does it give me crops then, or how does this work? How does one make this work? Do I gotta harvest berries with it then? Maybe I should just hop off and see if it's accumulated any? It might be like building up inside of the horse's inventory or something. Let's maybe take a look. Let's take a little piggy peek. Huh? Oh! What'd I get? I got an aquatic mushroom, I got some narco berries, I got a potato, and I got an acerbic mushroom. Dude, that's sick! That's sick! So it looks like it all goes in the plow's inventory. Okay. And is there a way that you can, like, set what you gather, or is it just random? I'm thinking of... Oh, wow. Hang on a second. Does it just, like, passively produce it? Because I was thinking you had to, like, attach it and then ride it around a lot, and then it would produce the crops that it's digging up, right? If it just passively produces crops, that is fucking incredible, but also really, really broken. I'm gonna give it a minute just to see if these numbers increase at all, because I'm, like, genuinely curious. So it's probably been about a solid minute, and the numbers haven't changed at all. So I might try exiting the inventory screen and then reopening it? Does that update it? No, maybe it was just delayed. Like, maybe it just took a little bit of time for that to, like, tick how much I had drove the horse. Alright, so I'm gonna take all of those, and let's maybe just drive the horse around a little bit and see if it produces more. Okay, let's hop off and take a look, just to see if it got any more.
That's a huge bitch!
Oh, look at that, people. Oh my god. We have infinite crop production. Dude, that's amazing! So, we don't even have to, like, fucking worry about it anymore. If we need to tame something on crops, I can just do circles. We can just start a fucking horse derby, and I've got, like, all the crops that I need. That's amazing. Plus, the armor on this thing is insane. So, I mean, like, if I'm just driving my horse around, I might as well just have the plow attached, right? Like, there's no reason not to have the plow attached. It's just generating me free food. So why not? Alright, well, this is single-handedly one of the greatest things I've ever crafted in ARK. So, I'm super happy about this. Now, the question is, can I still pull this inside of the wagon? I think I can. Oh my god. We might have, like, a wagonception going on right now. I've got the plow inside of our wagon. Now, the question is, if I move the Paraceratherium, is it going to pull that, or is it going to be all kinds of janky? Let's find out here. I'm going to go third person real quick. Okay. Okay. I think it's going to work, guys. Alright, now as for Gerald, I don't yet have the hide to make him a saddle, so I'm probably just going to cryopod him back up and store him in the fridge for right now, until we get some more hide. I'm also... Oh god, what is happening? What am I doing right now? What is happening? Am I having sex? What is going on? Oh my god! I think I just got raped! So anyways, Gerald, you gotta go back in the pod, sir. I'm sorry, but I can't ride you. At least not yet. Okay, so the goal right now is to get a bunch of hide, so that we can make Rexes for both of these saddles, plus Gerald, because he does not yet have a saddle. And I also want to gather oil on the East Coast, like I mentioned. Getting over to this spot was quite a difficult thing, and I have a feeling getting back across is going to be the same scenario. There are Deinonychus all through here, and that just looks like a ball of badness up there. But what I've basically been doing is sending my Rexes in, and hoping that they don't die to all the bleed effects. It has worked out so far, but I'm not entirely confident all the time, because they still don't have saddles yet. And also, this bridge is a small area, so it's kind of a clusterfuck. Grigor, you are gonna need some help in there, buddy. Oh, actually, never mind. Most of the Deinonychuses have died. Fucking Ankies took care of them. Sweet. Go Ankies! Dude, you guys are great! I do apologize, but you're gonna have to die because I need hide. So, Rexes, you wanna get on that for me, buddies? Go ahead and take them out. We need all of the hide. Eat this Argent. Eat it! Yes! Very good. Very good. Oh, we got a fertilized Deinonychus egg right there. You know, that first one that I picked up in the series ended up expiring, so I might actually wipe this area out with my Rexes and then take a couple of these eggs. There's actually like 3 fertilized eggs in here. So chances are there might be some high levels. Okay, where's my other Rex? Katrina? God damn it, Katrina! Katrina, get up here! What are you doing? This is the problem with the caravan sometimes.
These mother bitches, sons of my bitch!
Alright, so I think I'm gonna take a chance here and grab a couple of these Deinonychus eggs. Because the area looks like it's cleaned out, and if there's a decent level here, I might capitalize on it. Level 100, level 50, now that one's pretty garbage. What level are you? 140. Okay, we're taking that. Yup, yes please. So the issue before was that the egg expired because I didn't have it in a fridge, but we don't have that problem anymore. Wait, where's the egg? Oh, did the egg delete itself when I picked it up? Man, I hate that glitch. Yeah, the egg totally disappeared. Man, that is horse shit. What about this one? Is this one gonna do it too? If I pick this egg up? Fertilized Deinonychus egg? No, it's got full health. Oh, yep, see, look at that. Yep, spoil timer 0. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. So now that we have the horse with the decent saddle, I might just ride him down to the cave in order to harvest all that oil, because taking the entire caravan down there is going to be very, very slow. And I don't think I really want to do that. So we'll see. Okay, pack of raptors down here. At one point in time, I would have feared them, but now, death from above. Zanzibar fears none. I'm pretty sure down on this hillside is a bunch of oil. Yep, that's totally oil. So I might take that, but I also do want to hit that oil cave that I was talking about. I think it actually might just be off this cliff, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna have to explore a little bit. My memory's a little bit sketchy. Alright, so this area looks relatively safe. If anything attacks us, I'm very confident the Rexes will deal with them, like those hyenas. So I think we're gonna hop off for 1 second here, and we're gonna climb up inside the base, because I want to make the Rexes saddles. I think it's time. Surely we have enough ingredients by now, at least to make one? Okay, yeah, looks like we need a little bit more hide to make the second one, but that's okay. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I have waited so fucking long. Katrina, you were the highest level Rex, and you're the most annoying because you always run away and get stuck on things, so you're the first one to get a saddle. Boom. Look at that. Holy. Now that is some sexy shit, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Something's happening! Oh yes, everything is going to die. Everything is going to die. You there, Trike! Come here. You will feed my pets. You know what? I can just deal with these hyenas myself. Look at this. Just fucking take care of them. Doa-Dicky? Why not? Balling up won't save you, Doa-Dicky. You, Birdie! How dare you intrude my space? I am having way too much fun killing things. I have not been able to do this in this series yet. Like, seriously, this is the first carnivore type of mount outside of the Carno that died within, like, 10 minutes? So this is incredible. I'm pretty sure we already have enough hide for the second saddle, too. Which is just amazing if that's the case. Oh my god, look at that. I bring you a gift, buddy! Here you go! Your very own saddle! We're gonna take his health up to probably 20k, I would say. And it looks like he's even getting some electronics and stuff from killing some of the tech creatures, which is actually kind of awesome, because I am super low on electronics, especially after that grind to level 75. I had to repair my chainsaw so many times. So I'm thinking we might just drop off the edge of this cliff here, because I want to harvest all this oil, and I'm pretty sure that oil cave is up that way, I want to say. If it's not there, then it might be here by these waterfalls. But I'll probably take my horse and ride up and down the coast just to scope it out and see, and hopefully that'll jog my memory. But for right now, I think we're gonna drop here, and hopefully nothing happens with the wagons. Let's find out how... Dismount! Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, William. How's it going, buddy? Hi. This is awkward. I don't even know what's happening right now. I am kind of stuck. I think William might be, like, glitching us out. Let's maybe hop up here and drive him off. There we go. I think that might have done it. Okay. Alright, we took a little bit of fall damage. Katrina, get off of the base! I think what was happening is that they were dropping on top of the base and weighing us down. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Okay. Time to gather up some oil. I'm also in desperate need of some food, but we'll figure that out in a minute. I've been storing all of the really heavy resources inside of William's wagon, and as you can see, this is where all of the wood foundations that I spam crafted have ended up. I've got quite a few. What, like 400? 400 some foundations? Yeah. Yeah, it was a grind. Okay, I think that was the last oil node. I'm pretty sure. I gathered a couple of the crystal ones too, but I'm not too bothered about crystal because I don't think I have a need for it right now. I honestly don't even think I'm going to need any more for the series because we're probably not going to make an industrial grinder. Maybe a chem bench. Maybe. So if that's the case, then, you know, we'll see. We'll probably be back for this, but I'm going to skip it for right now. I am, like, levitating right now. I think Zanzibar might have magic. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so apparently he is stuck on the plow. That is an issue. Okay, now we gotta move on. Here we go. Alright, Irma frickin' Gerd, it's a hearse. And Rexes, let's go, guys. We got some ground to cover. We got things to do. Okay, so this looks like a fairly safe place to leave the caravan for a moment, because I think we're just gonna take the horse and try running up that direction to see if I can find that oil cave. Get a little food on cooking before we set out to get the oil. I also made a second pickaxe just in case we need some more, because I don't think it's gonna have enough durability, but we'll find out. Also, how fucking dope does this look? Just look at this, guys! I love it! Oh my god, this is so much faster than the whole caravan. I can't stress enough about how much faster this is. This is incredible. Also, I'm fairly certain that that oil cave is the opposite direction. Part of my brain was wondering that. So we're gonna circle back and check over here instead before we get too far away. I'm thinking it is a little bit more south of us.
5 minutes later.
That might be it up here. Let's drive up and take a look real quick. This could be it. I'm thinking that it is. This kind of looks like a cave entrance back here. If that's the case, we are not far from this at all. I do fear that the plow might get destroyed, though, whenever we try to go in the water here. So I might drive up here for a second and unload the important stuff. I'm not really concerned about losing it, per se, because it wasn't too hard to make. But the stuff that it's gathered, oh, look at that. Oh, look at all those crops. I will take those. Alright, we might try to run and jump. Haha! Haha! That worked out perfect. So this was the cave that I was talking about? I'm pretty sure there's oil all through here. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is glorious. So anybody playing on Fjordur, if you come to this location, behind the waterfall, tons of oil. And we're going to capitalize on it, because oil has been a crazy bottleneck for us. You guys probably haven't seen much of it, because most of it's been off camera, but I have been struggling. I just cannot keep enough in that generator, and I ended up using most of it to make gasoline for it, which means we didn't have it for other things, or like repairing, which has been super awkward. As for the metal in here, I'm not concerned about it. I've been harvesting a ton of metal off camera. We have something like 1,000+ ingots or something in William's wagon, and I just really don't see us using that much metal, unless we make something crazy, but can't really foresee that. Well, the good news is we're getting a good bit of oil. The bad news is I think we're almost out of nodes. Don't think there's many more in here, so we might not even get a ton of this stuff, but it should be enough to get us by, especially combined with what we got on that mountainside. Yeah, I'm thinking that was probably about it. Oh, nope, a little bit more down here. Let me run around and grab that real quick. Okay, I think that was the last oil node, so we're just going to head back to the caravan now. And then after that, I think we're going to start to make a trek to the Redwoods, because I want to try to tame a Megatherium, like I mentioned at the beginning of this episode. But also we're going to keep our eyes open for alphas, because killing alphas is going to be crucial. I'm really sick of trying to level up by crafting things. Like, you guys have no idea how much grinding I did. I didn't want to do anything too entertaining off camera, which basically left me with very rudimentary methods of leveling up, and I'm just burnt. There's no two ways about it, I am burnt.
5 minutes later.
Hello, caravan! We have returned! We're rich! In oil! I actually didn't even check to see how much we got. 356 from that cave? That's not bad. That's pretty good. I'm just going to drop the stone because I don't need it. But I am going to take the crops out of here, because any crops that we accumulate, I definitely want to keep those guys. This is how low the generator is right now. 34 gasoline. Like, that's ridiculous. Every time I used the chainsaw, I had to take a little bit more out, and I just kept watching that number drop, and it's kind of scary. Now, I did want to make Gerald's saddle, but I think getting gas in the generator is a little bit more important, so I'm going to sacrifice some of this hide to make us some gasoline. And then any more hide that we get, I'm going to start putting towards his saddle, and we'll go from there. So I just realized that this horse plow has been acquiring us mushrooms from Aberration, which can be used to tame a Shinehorn. And, god damn it, now we're going to go tame a Shinehorn. Didn't want to go in this cave, but I can't pass this up. I just can't. If I can get myself a cute little Shinehorn for the shoulder, like, oh my god, I've got to do that, guys. There's no way I can not do that. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi. Do you have Ravager friends nearby? Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. What level are you anyways? It really doesn't matter. Level 20? Oh my god, you would tame so fucking fast. I might just go for it. Let me take a drink so I can run, just in case I have to run. Okay, don't see me. Don't see me. Huh? Come here, buddy. Okay. 42%. Okay, you're only gonna take 3. I can deal with that. You know, this Carno trap that we built is actually coming in handy. I'm using it like a little post, so I can watch what happens, you know? If they chase after me, I'll just run out of the fucking cave and I'll get caught on this thing. It's genius. Probably should track her, too. There we go. Now, of course, she's hanging out with them. Right in the middle of them. That's fantastic. There is no way that I'm going to be able to tame her, is there? I'm going to have to bring a Rex in here. Pretty sure I'm going to have to go grab a Rex. I'm going to do that. I think it's really funny that we're using a Rex to tame a Shinehorn, but you got to do what you got to do. All right, you little bastards. Come here. Back up and bite. Back up and bite. I know they're going to hit me with the bleed effect, which is not going to be good, but I'm very confident that we're going to wipe these things out. There we go. Okay. All right, any more? We good? We're in the clear? Okay. Now, the taming on her is dropping steadily, but that's fine. I really don't care about the effectiveness at all. I just wonder if there's a higher level. Because I would much... a 25? Oh, he's a male? Okay. Alright, we're taking the male. It's not sexist. I just identify with the male Shinehorn better. Is that so wrong? I don't think that's so wrong. I think that makes sense. It's the same reason I play a male character, you know? You just connect with them better. Unless, of course, you just play the character to look at their ass the entire time. Which I guess is one way to look at it. But I just kind of like to connect with my character better, you know? That's what it's all about for me. Boom! Look at that! Tiny Shinehorn! Oh my god! Ah! I'm getting him out of the cave right now, and then we're gonna name him. So now that I think about it, we can run this cave with the Rex. And we can loot those crates. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting sidetracked, I know, but oh my god. Plus, we need hide anyways, right? We've got to make more gasoline. We need to make Gerald's saddle. So all in all, I'm just achieving the goals that I've set for myself. This isn't getting sidetracked, okay? This is multitasking. There's a difference. Another pack of Ravagers. Here we go. We gotta be careful. I don't want to get stacked out. I'll try to avoid the bleeds as much as possible, but inevitably I'm going to get hit with one. I just know it. Yep, there's one right there. That's okay. We're still fine. She's tanking it like a fucking boss. Red loot crate, people. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Huh? Oh my god. Ooh, that's a good find. What's the saddle? Oh, a beaver saddle. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. That's not bad. Killing things while riding the Rex is going to be amazing XP for me moving forwards. Like, I actually cannot wait. At least I know that I can just hop on her, kill a bunch of things, and get a steady stream of experience. Like, look at that. I've already got that much XP since I started recording this episode. That would have been so many foundations. Trust me. Good god, these Ravagers spawn so fast. Did they even attack me when I get close? Oh, I can just walk right by them! Oh my god! Okay. I need to hide, but, you know, I don't want to pick fights with Ravagers unless I have to. Arthroplura's dead. There is a Seeker right there, but I don't think it's gonna bother me at all. I think we can safely probably hop off and loot this. We should be okay. I'll just park the Rex nearby just in case. And here we go. Okay. Journeyman BL... that fucking sucks. Yep, those suck. Okay. You know what, though? There is a free rune booster here. I'm probably gonna take it. I think or should I leave it? Maybe I should leave it for when I find an alpha. Because at least then I know that there's one here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Because I can get to this super easy. Especially with the Rex. And I need to make sure that I have runes that I can get to like that, because a lot of them are super, super clunky and in really hard to reach places. And since I can't use any flyers, it's really hard to get to them sometimes. So I think we're going to leave that one go. So just think, guys, if we didn't make the Rex saddle, and we didn't find a horse, and we didn't make the horse plow, we couldn't have tamed this Shinehorn. I mean, that's pretty crazy to think, but if all of that stuff didn't line up, we wouldn't have this Shinehorn. That's just wild to me. So we're back with the caravan. We've got all of the loot from the crates. Really wasn't too terribly impressive, but we'll take whatever we can get. We did get a little bit of hide, which is kind of nice. Most importantly, though, we got ourselves this adorable little Shinehorn. So I'm going to toss this guy down. And we're going to give you a name, dude. We're going to give you a name. We're going to name you Nanners. Welcome to the tribe, buddy. You are going to sit on my shoulder for a very long time. Alright, so now that I've been heavily sidetracked for about 45 minutes, we're going to actually get ourselves on the move and start heading towards the Redwoods. Because I do want to look for a Megatherium this episode, if I can find one. And I also want to look for alphas. I haven't seen any alphas so far, which is kind of crazy, but I know that that direction towards the Redwoods, there's always a ton of them. And I'm hoping that we can come across some. Okay, the caravan is on the move. This either looks awesome or really, really clunky. I don't know which.
5 minutes later.
Alright, we're gonna have to stop and rest for some stamina here for a second. Up there is the Redwoods. You can actually see it clear as day because it's where that green obelisk is at. So we're not terribly far. We do have to be careful though, because there is a Giga spawn that's down that direction, and it's where the Basilosaurus also spawns at, which is the one that we bumped into a few episodes ago. So we've definitely got to be careful. I'm not entirely confident that our Rexes could take one of those things. I'm not really sure. They're pretty wicked. A Giga, definitely not. Basilosaurus, maybe. But I would rather not put it to the test unless we have to. Also, Grigor is riding William's wagon again, which I think is just hysterical, and it's doing something very sexual right now. I haven't seen a single alpha yet. This is wild. So I am seeing loads of badness all through this area. I think I might leave Grigor to defend the caravan, and maybe I'll ride around on Katrina and just wipe this place out. That sounds like hella fun. Plus, we need hide. Alright, Katrina. You and me, girl. We got this. Oh, yeah. Give me all of this hide. Feed me. I am so happy to be wiping out this fucking server. Everything is going to die. Oh, dude, look at all those pearls down there. Damn, that's tempting. Can I get down there safely? I think I can over there. I might actually loop down there and grab those. I'm thinking I need to bump up my gamma a little bit more. It is so dark right now. This is wild. Alright, we're gonna give it a little bump. Maybe like gamma 5. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, we got a bunch of pearls here in this water. I think I'm gonna hop off and try to gather them, but there are griffins everywhere. So I've got to be pretty careful. Maybe I should take care of this griffin first, actually. Alright, maybe I'll try hopping off, and it might just leave me alone. Don't think it's gonna leave me alone? Nope, okay. As soon as I hopped off, it came right after me. Little bastard. Opportunistic, I tell ya. Am I the only one that thinks griffin animations look just a little bit too janky? Like, they just look jank. Look at that. They do not have that animation dialed in right. They never have. I don't know why they've left it. It really should have been corrected a long time ago. I'm capitalizing on these pearls while we have a chance. Okay, I think we got them all. We ended up with 244, which is sick. I had virtually none left. Repairing that chainsaw took so many of them. Also, that is a lot of griffins. I don't think I want to fuck with that. There's also a horse, which is so nice to start seeing horses. But once again, it's in a bad spot, and I don't really need another horse right now, so I'm gonna skip it. So I think we're gonna get Katrina up to about 20k health, and then we'll start pumping it into damage. Deinonychus, your time has come! You will no longer purge these lands with your wings and beaks. I will eradicate your race! Also, I just realized I could probably just ride the Rex and put Zanzibar on follow. I may not even have to ride him. Let's give that a little try. Yeah, you know what? I can deal with that. I can totes deal with that. Everything's following him, and then I have him on follow, so when I want to stop them, all I have to do is stop Zanzibar. That's not bad. Alright, this might be the new meta. We are slowly closing in on the Redwoods, and still no alphas. It's kind of strange. I might peek over that cliffside over there, just to see if I spot any down below. It's definitely weird. Oh, it's a baby! Oh, hi, baby! You look adorable! Well, aside from the pack of aloes and Deinonychus every 4 feet, this place is actually pretty safe. There's cows all through here. It's kind of nice. A little too many cows, actually. There's a lot of cows. So this looks like a fairly safe spot to park the caravan for a moment. I've got them on neutral, and I got them parked there. I think I'm going to ride around more on Katrina here and see if we can find any alphas to kill. I want to make Gerald's saddle, but I also want to make the higher tier version of it. And to do that, we need the alpha raptor. Oh my god, is that an alpha? Ah! That's an alpha! Oh my god! And it's also surrounded by raptors or Deinonychus, one of the two. If it's raptors, we're fine. If it's Deinonychus, we might be fucked. But we're gonna give this a try, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, it's just a pack of normal raptors, but there's a lot of them. They should die pretty quickly, though. She has 14,000 health right now, so I think we're gonna be fine. Let's fucking do it. Cue the music. Small raptors are probably gonna die first. I should be able to knock them back with the Rex, so we should be alright. The Alpha Raptor, on the other hand, is going to get some hits in, no doubt. Okay, one's already down, 2 down. All of them are down, just the Alpha remains. You and me, you son of a bitch. I've been waiting a long time for this. Dude, she's tearing it up. She's fucking tearing it up. Now, I should have got a rune booster before I did this, but I'm just so excited to be fighting alphas now. I don't even care. This thing must be high level. 90? Okay. That's how you fucking do it. First alpha. Down, baby. Down. That got my character quite a chunk of experience, too. That was very nice to see. Let's take a look at what we got. Oh my god, Mastercraft metal pick. Journeyman crossbow. Fuck yeah, dude. Get rid of this primitive piece of shit. I'm taking that nice one. Give me the nice stuff. Drop these. I don't even care. And we got 1 Alpha Raptor claw, which is awesome. We need 1 more of those, and we can make Gerald's Ascendant saddle, which is going to be really, really nice. That means he's going to be protected while riding him around, which is super important. So I'm just kind of following this cliffside, because I know this spot to have all kinds of badness. And there might be alphas down below. If there is, we're going to kill more.
5 minutes later.
Okay, I've worked my way down to where that Giga spawns at. Not because I'm seeking out a Giga, but because there's always alphas that are usually littered in this place. And I just want to scope it out and see if there's any. I wonder how much XP a lead would give. Dude, there's 2 leads right here. I might actually go down in there and kill them. We might find out. Alright, let's bump up her health some more. Almost at 20k. And I am curious. I don't think I've ever actually killed a lead with a Rex or anything before, so we're gonna find out if this is worth it. Oh my god. Oh, look at that! Yes, feed me! So many sharks, though. Shark, could you fuck off? Could you just fuck off? Could you not, sharks? Could you not, sharks? Alright, we're gonna grab a little bit of stamina, and then we're going back in, because that thing's already bloody, and I want to eat it. Can we ride this thing with a Rex? Because, oh, look at that! Okay. I don't think it actually gave a ton, but it did give me a fuck ton of hide, so it's definitely worth it. I swear, these sharks are just spawning. Like, in one spot, they're just spawning constantly. Okay, they're all dead, but I need stamina, so I think I'm gonna hop up on here, rest up for a second, and then we're going after this bad boy. I think we have it pinned. If we stay right here for a moment, I think we got it pinned. Alright, let's see what kind of XP this thing gives. Not a ton. I think my first prediction was correct. I think there's another lead here. Why is there so many leads in this spot? Good God. I'm just killing them for their hide at this point. It's like 750 hide per lead. That's incredible. Look at that hide. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that was certainly worth the detour. We've got well over 3,000 hide in our inventory right now. That is freaking awesome. Are there any more alphas? I really want to fight some alphas. Well, I don't see any more alphas around here, so I think we're just going to head back to the caravan now. We do have a posse of Fjordhawks following us, though, which is both awesome and annoying. I would love to find at least 1 more Alpha Raptor, because then we can make Gerald a saddle. And we all know that that's extremely important. I cannot turn my Rex around to kill this Andrewsarchus. She will not turn fast enough, and he just keeps circling. Like, what the fuck? I might just end up hopping off of her and just let her kill him. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. See if maybe she can... Okay, yeah, she can bite him. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that was really stupid.
5 minutes later.
Okay. We made it back to the caravan, safe and sound. Unfortunately, we did not find a second Alpha Raptor. I would have loved to have found another claw, so we could have made Gerald's higher level saddle. But I'm pretty sure you have to make the primitive version first anyways. So, honestly, it's really not that big of a deal. I think we'll still be okay. So let's take a little peeky peek here. Wagons and saddles. We need to make the primitive Highland Cow saddle. This recipe doesn't change, it's the Ascendant one that changes each time. But as you can see as part of the recipe, you have to make the base one first. So we're not losing anything by making this. I'm gonna go ahead and craft it, just so that we get to check him out before we end this episode. Let's give you your saddle. Paw. Okay, well, you look adorable. Even got a posse of Fjord Hawks, too, cheering you on. Paw. All right! Got a little attack with the left mouse button. Oh, you got some kind of, like, rear kick with the right mouse button? Ho ho ho! Look at that! Oh, what did that just do? Did that slow it down? What? Oh! If that slows things down... Oh, look at that! It does! Dude, that's sick! Sick! These things can fucking haul ass, too! Look at this! Holy shit! Dude, what? Oh my god! Okay, well, I just found my new mount of choice. What the fuck? Oh my god, we have got to get him the highest level saddle possible. This is incredible! I can get around the map so much faster with this. I had no idea they were this fast. Wait, so I could just put the plow on him, right? I could make the plow saddle, and then okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna make the plow saddle. So I don't actually think there's a different version of the saddle for the Highland Cows. I think you can just attach the plow to it. So we're gonna do that real quick. I'm sorry to do this, Ermagerd, it's a Hersa, but this is for science, okay? Okay, hitch. Perfect. And then if we get on him, we're now on the plow. Yes! Okay. Okay, this is incredible. Wow! Holy shit! I fucking love it! He's got so much stamina, too! His stamina's like barely fucking moving. Alright, what kind of damage can he do? 44? 44 it looks like, and then if I rear kick, it slows him down. Okay. Any other attacks? He's got some kind of moo. I don't know what that does, but... So even though it, like, puts a bleed effect on them, it doesn't seem to actually apply damage, does it? Because it's not ticking for any damage on my screen. But it might be, like, percentage-based, so... I'm gonna try smacking this thing and just see if it... Oh, no, okay, that just killed it. Oh, God. Sabertooth, please. Sabertooth. Stun. Get the fuck away from me. Get away from Gerald. It's got the bleed effect. I'm gonna run and see if it kills it. Okay. One more time. Oh, no, that just killed it. Okay, Gerald's just too powerful. Oh, you think you're gonna outrun me, Gallimimus? Oh, the bleed effect killed it! Did you guys see that? Okay. So it is doing damage, it's just not ticking on my screen. So I wonder if it's like an aloe or a Thylos bleed, where it does like 5% of their health or something. That's interesting. If that's the case, then this might be the meta for the final episode of Nomad. I've been theory crafting something in the background ever since the beginning of this series, but I wasn't sure I could pull it off. But if this is percentage-based like I'm thinking it is, then we just might be able to. So next episode, I think we're going to head into the Redwoods to tame a Megatherium like I mentioned. Off camera, I'm probably just going to grind out killing dinos and hopefully alphas, as long as I can find them, and then we can also make Gerald his higher level saddle by next episode, because getting him an ascendant saddle is going to be key to making my theory crafting come to life. So with all that being said, I think this is a great time to stop this episode. I know we didn't get the Megatherium over in the Redwoods like I wanted to, but I'm setting that as a goal for next episode, which I think is very, very achievable. Off camera, I plan on trying to get to level 85, and I'm going to do that through a combination of just killing things, hopefully killing alphas, and then we're also going to make Gerald's higher level saddle. That way he is equipped for the final episode of Nomad, if this bleed effect is percentage based like I'm thinking it is, and if that's the case, I'm going to do some more theory crafting. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then please be sure to leave me a like down below, subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you can stay up to date on all of my latest content, join the Discord for community of like-minded woodland creatures, and please keep leaving me comments because they warm my little Bunneh heart. A special thank you goes out to all of the Bunnehs who support me on Patreon. You guys are amazing. Thank you again so much for tuning into this series, and I will see you all in the next episode.